Welcome back.
Welcome to another episode.
Brand new episode.
You're paying
We
for
are
every
gonna.
last
Oh
scratch.
my god.
We have just started. We don't even know what we're getting ourselves into yet.
Well,
Parker and Green
we
are going
don't
toe to
even
toe
know.
with
we
the
know
top
this
job.
is the last
There's a
one
change
thing.
in wind.
Of
About time.
arson. No,
This
Vice.
wind will be
Vice.
like a
I'm like,
tornado.
I was gonna say homicide. I'm like,
Parker's
that's
got a
wrong. We're
puritanical
not doing homicide
Look
anymore.
out!
But if this is our last one, it must be
This wind will
impressive
like a
because
tornado, Phelps.
we get promoted.
Parker's got a puritanical
So
streak.
like, it has to be
You never know
promotion
who'll get
worthy,
swept up in a thing
you know?
like that.
Yeah.
Unless arson is a demotion.
Uh,
No clue.
I don't know.
Feel like we have some foreshadowing coming on here.
I think arson is like.
Not great.
Well. Oh my god! You almost killed everyone.
No.
Oh, see, I knew it. I knew it was gonna be the.
Homicide
Whoop,
guys are
everything
already
just
inside.
kind of.
7-Eleven Club?
No.
Why are there police officers here? Oh, because it's murder.
This is.
Phelps.
There,
Back again.
whoa, jeez.
Definitely seen brighter days.
Oh my
Dozen
god.
rounds into it.
What?
Certainly
It was-
sends a message.
I didn't remember this. I thought it was gonna be about the
We're here
singing
about the
girl.
morphine. Over by the bandstand. You can see what's
Wait.
left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick.
But there's no
26,
other
former
mission.
Marine.
Like, this
I
is
know
the
it.
mission for Vice.
It was a
So you must be
non-common
thinking
mile.
arson? Or a
Sorry,
character that
Nicole.
doesn't exist?
Well,
Waitress said
because
he
he kept on
recently
like
gave us
coming
some
in this
money.
club and like looking at the
the
singing
other
girl,
bits?
like, oh, there she is. So I
Oh.
thought the last one had to be
Get
about
this, they
the
used to be a
singing girl.
four-piece, but the
Yeah, well, that
trumpet
makes
player and the
sense.
drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me.
I don't know.
Mont and Tyree
That is a very, very good question.
met the rest of the band.
But
Now they're a no piece.
So
we have... Wait, no piece?
Do you
No,
mind if we take
get
a
out of
look
here.
around?
Be my
This
guest.
guy's trying to make puns
Might
and
wanna flirt with
jokes.
the hostess,
wait,
too.
that's your
I'll
partner,
keep
isn't
her
it?
company until you're ready.
No, our partner's the guy with the red... Oh, wait, it
Oh,
is.
yeah. No, that's the guy with the
What are
red.
you doing here, red dude?
I'm
I don't know.
so confused.
So then, like,
When you're ready to have a
Oh
civil
my god,
conversation,
there's so much evidence.
there's... This is like a drink, but it's like it's all bottles.
Oh my god, there's so much.
It's
No.
like all bottles.
No. That's not how we're gonna play this one.
It's
This
like
one
all
I'm gonna,
bottles.
This one I'm gonna tell you where the clues are because
I mean, I can just look at every bottle that we find.
there is a lot.
Well, this is important. No, it's not important. It's a cigarette case. That is not important at all. Why am I even looking at cigarette cases? I don't need to know any of this stuff. The real question is, where is the markers?
So did you investigate the body?
Yes.
Okay.
Did not give me anything.
So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's 5 freaking clues in
yeah.
this. There's like bottles everywhere. Oh my god, I haven't found one clue. And there's 5?
Yeah, well the body is 1.
Oh, well, that's one.
So this is 2.
This is 100% one.
Maintained.
Oh
Just in
yeah.
case
So this doesn't make
someone
sense,
cared for
but
this instrument.
go for it.
Why did those look like eyeballs?
They are eyeballs.
I know they're the mouthpieces, but they just look like eyeballs.
That click.
Wait, click?
Yeah. Boop.
Huh.
Click.
And then the
Click.
last one is the last click?
Click. Ta-da.
That is so weird.
Case must have cost more than the trumpet.
I mean, honestly, probably did. That's a crazy case.
Look,
Follow up
check
with
it.
the musician.
Done.
Yeah, we found this last time, too. Wait, didn't the ticket have something behind
yeah,
it?
it was stamped.
Is this one stamped, too?
Mm,
I can't
don't
turn
think
it
so,
around.
Man. I don't think so. All I know is there's needles,
Kept his
threads.
stash close at hand.
I thought this was like a pair of scissors. I'm like, why does he have
Well, that's the
scissors?
special morphine now. That's the one where it's like, ooh, you got the special needle.
Nothing else, I guess.
Why would you put that back? You would leave that open for like.
Yeah, other people to see?
Yeah.
No, if they couldn't figure out the clues, then they didn't deserve to see it. Oh, there's another body.
Did you investigate A?
I don't know.
A was the guy that was shot in the beginning.
It just didn't let me investigate him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it didn't really give me anything. Not morphine.
Morphine.
Wow, morphine is like everywhere. Why is morphine such a big crazy drug? What does morphine do?
Morphine like puts you to sleep. Morphine like
So why is this like
morphine
some
eases your pain and like will like put you to not put you to sleep, but like I guess in high doses would.
will put you to sleep forever, I imagine.
No, well,
in high enough doses.
morphine was like when you're doing surgery, you can get morphine,
Hmm.
and then that's so it's like you don't, you you
So why
you
is it
can
such
get-
an illegal drug?
well,
Like,
I mean,
why is that the
that's-
big thing in here?
that can be said about any drug. Like, why is marijuana illegal? Why is, heroin illegal? It's like, it's
No, but I don't mean so like I don't mean illegal as in like why is it illegal? I mean like why is it a drug people want?
oh, to probably get high off of.
Oh, so it does give a high. I thought it was just like a painkiller.
Brand new.
It is, but
Never
most
fired.
painkillers do give you like
been
a sense
decreased
of
yet.
like, ooh,
check
kind of
out
like
serial
lightheadedness, loopiness.
Like
Mm.
hunting
You
for
know.
a bear?
Yeah,
Look at these
it's
things.
not a thing that I
They're
can really
VAR.
understand because
You get the odd guy.
Obviously,
I
yeah.
don't like not being in control.
How did he
Mhm.
get free?
Like, so I don't really get the idea, but
Yeah, that's one of like the craziest things. Like there's a lot of movies out there that exist that it's like, oh, someone gets drunk or they get a drug or something like that. And then it's like they black out and they do like something crazy. Now it's movie, so it's scripted, right?
yeah.
But it's like the
gotta
fact
talk to the
that
hostess.
something that can happen, like, and you have no recollection of it, is just pretty insane.
You just pushed her off the stage. You're like, get it.
It's my stage.
Welcome
Well,
to the 111 Club, Detective.
Welcome to the 111
Feels
Club.
like I've had half the
Cha-cha-cha-cha.
LAPD in here today already.
Ha cha 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 cha. So it's like people that like
No idea.
people that take like mushrooms
It
and
was my
like
day off.
you
If I'd
know
been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like yours.
Uh-oh.
mm-mm.
She's lying. But she's not accused lying. I kind of want to do good cop for this one, though. Bad cop? Really?
I would do bad cop.
I want to do accused, though.
I would do bad cop.
You want to level with me, miss?
I would do
Before we
bad
start
cop.
taking
Yeah, I mean, she's...
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie
But,
tried to
like,
advise
see
the
the
club,
response the
then
cop
we start
gave
getting
was very
visits from
good
tough
cop.
guys.
Like, he
You
didn't
know,
pressure her or
St.
anything.
Valentine's Day
Yeah,
festival.
well, that's the thing
Are you
because
getting the picture?
she's not. You gotta pressure her
about
just
Eddie.
right.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and
Yeah,
bought
you know what I
standing
mean. Like you
bottom
can't
place.
just.
Previous
You gotta
owner
read
bought
the
all his
room, and
Christmas
sometimes
Yeah.
like when he reads the room, he reads it wrong.
Yeah.
Like
So,
look
like-
at her face.
So this is, like, good cop as well. But it's like, good cop as well was bad cop last time.
Yeah, but you gotta also listen to her dialogue. So I mean, she didn't really like she wasn't really trying to hide anything in her.
Yeah,
speech.
so I guess
I mean,
good
she's
cop
the
is great.
the most not moving.
Yeah.
What do you think of that money?
I felt like she was not moving last time either. But maybe she was. It's kind of hard to tell.
Thank you for your
Well,
help, man.
got 2 for 2.
Over his head, but he was
Really
just-
working it out there.
Go for it. Do it.
So now
anyways,
I gotta
like I
leave.
was saying, like people take like mushrooms and they have like experiences where they're like, oh, like I can see colors and
So
I can do
what is that? Is it like, because anytime I think of mushroom, I think literal mushroom, like you find in a forest or something like
It
that
is
in
a
the dirt.
mushroom.
And it's like a mushroom is just can be a drug.
Yes, hallucinogenic.
Like when you eat it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you can like
Well
eat
enough.
drugs, but it's like
He was in
that
my-
just seems so strange to me.
Christ
Yeah,
alive,
they
this is a nightmare.
because there's so many different types of mushrooms, and you really got to be careful. Like that's why they say like if you ever home
That's
forage,
cruel irony.
you
Yes, sir.
shouldn't really mess with
Fungus.
mushrooms because mushrooms there are so many that look the same, but one will kill you, one won't.
And one is a truffle that you could have sold for millions of dollars.
Yeah, well, those are
A lot harder to find,
yeah,
probably.
those you need pigs.
No, you don't need pigs. You just need
Or
a
dogs.
willingness to sacrifice yourself to the poisonous mushroom.
They find it,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go and you dig it up before they eat it.
Oh, and the weird thing is, it's like it's underground
Yeah.
too. They don't like
That's-
grow on the ground. They're-
That's why you need a pig to smell it out.
Yeah.
That's in
Since when have the police cared about
Majora's
James Blackman?
Mask. You get the pig
point.
mask and you can smell the
don't.
mushrooms.
Mhm.
What we care about is 2 tons
But
of
anyways,
army
with
surplus
hallucinogenic
morphine
mushrooms,
showing
like
up on
I
the
feel
street.
like
If you care about
'cause people have
morphine
had like
now,
bad
better
trips
get
where
with
it's
some
like
Oh, yeah.
their skin,
Or their
people they
knucklehead
saw
buddies,
people's
Tyree and
skin
Lamont.
melting off
this
and
is
like
your idea of
skeletons
making
dancing.
things
Well, I hear like one of the worst ones is like if you think there's bugs crawling on you, because then you'll try to scratch your skin to like
Ugh.
pull off bugs, and it's
How about
like
you get
you're
a drink?
there's no bugs. You're just
Yeah.
scratching away your skin.
Yeah, those are.
Like that's the
Well-
worst I've ever heard about.
There is also a thing It's funny we're talking about all these drug things. on
Vice
Vice.
cases.
Yeah.
There you go.
There is a thing where it's called like picking or something, and
Why
it's just like
antagonize
people just
yourself?
pick at their
You
skin.
know what he's
Mhm.
capable of.
Then and like
Ask
people
your
like
questions, head
pluck out
officer.
all their
Yeah.
eyebrows, and they'll just like
Well, I wonder if that's a
it gets
People
gross.
are
I wonder if
dying
that's a
of
painkiller
overdoses.
thing, because it's
If
like
you know
if you're
anything about it, you need to tell
you know,
me.
like hallucinogenic on a painkiller, you're also not feeling
of
pain
cats
at the
are
moment,
to the thing.
right? So it's like you could
There's
do
nothing
those
special
things
about
without
your
like
voice.
shocking your system.
The painkiller, the painkiller ones are more. So, this is gonna be a little graphic, but the painkiller ones do something else to you, which is
Yeah.
also not fun.
I think I'm gonna do bad cop for this. She's kind of looking away, like she's
do
not
it.
really.
You can do this the easy way with me.
She looks like she's
or I
not
can call my
totally
partner
here.
back
So
over.
a lot of times
I can
with
assure you he's a
painkillers,
lot
this
less
is going to be a little,
You
but
think you're
a lot of
slick,
people take a lot of
Franklin?
painkillers, and what happens is they
Black
get
man don't
really,
supply
really
nothing.
constipated.
You think there's a black man in this town holding on to
So,
2 tons of morphine? He'd
they'll
be
go,
dead in a
like,
minute.
They
White
can go
man
like days
supplies,
without
black
using
man
the restroom,
buys.
like a bowel movement, and then what happens is it's
My
this
partner mentioned
vicious
a couple
cycle
of names.
of
You recognize
taking the
I
painkillers
have no idea what you're talking
and then taking laxatives, and then taking the painkillers and taking laxatives.
At the same time, or like one after each other. I'm
Like,
thinking bad
later.
cop again, by the way, because she's still like not really looking away.
Yeah, I would do bad cop.
The only way you're going to get
So
rid of me
it
is to give
is,
me an answer.
and people get addicted to
I
it,
knew
and then this
We worked
cycle
together
will
for years.
mess up your body, where you need the laxatives to actually use the restroom,
that mean?
and you get into this weird
means
cycle.
that he
So
just
it
wasn't that good.
really like messes people up.
He's a sad
Well, see,
loner.
here's the thing with like a lot of like
Boys, take 5
medications,
minutes,
drugs,
please.
things like that.
I need to
It's
have a
like
private
your
talk with
body
you, officer.
is designed to work on its own.
Yes.
Now, obviously, there's those cases where like something messes up and it can't. But
Yeah.
it's like usually it's designed to work on its own. So if you ever take something that does one of the functions for your body and it like does it without your body having to do it, your body will just start assuming that it doesn't have to do that function anymore because it's built up a reliance on the thing that you're artificially doing for it. So it's like anything you take, like even if it's something simple like a simple sleeping pill or something like that, it's like your body's like, well, like now I can't go to sleep without the sleeping pill.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's like, so it's like if you can avoid medicines and stuff, it's like it's almost always better because
And that's the problem. Sometimes you can't.
yeah, well sometimes like you said,
Yeah.
sometimes
And it's
you can't.
sometimes it's things like I said, like so it's like sometimes you are on painkillers for
You
pain,
can wait.
but it has the effect of the constipation.
Yeah.
So then now you're prescribed a
tomorrow morning.
laxative,
Mm-hmm.
and now so it's like you get in the
Still going
same
to
thing.
the
Like maybe you get sleep. You can't get sleep with this medicine, so you take a sleeping pill, and then it's like you said, your body then gets into the mode of like you need it. So a lot of them say like even like NyQuil and stuff says like don't take this for longer than a week. Like
You don't want your body
Yeah,
building up a
just-
dependence on it.
yeah, you don't want to mess around with it. That was another follow.
And the crazy thing is the fact that it's like so many people don't realize that your body will build up a dependence on things.
It
And
really
so it's
will.
like even over the counter medicines, like your body will just still build up a dependence on that if you keep doing it, you know?
Yeah, and there is such a business to the pills and pharmaceuticals that it's like here's a shocking fact. There are like more medicines for plaque psoriasis. You see them every day on TV than there is for malaria. Malaria, a more deadly disease or infection or, something more serious. But the thing is, it doesn't affect us that much in America.
Yeah.
So we don't put money into it. Whereas plaque psoriasis is a thing that maybe Americans will deal with. So a lot of companies put all this money into it, right?
Mhm.
The only person that I know of that supports malaria research is Bill Gates.
Huh.
He's the only one that's giving money. Now, it will change
If we ever
had to
get
deal
it.
with malaria and all this stuff. All these
Oh, yeah.
pharmaceutical companies would be pumping all this money. But it's like, it's funny
I risk losing the trail.
because we're not. So
Hmm.
it is a business, and it is a very, don't go too close. Oh, she's already ahead. I was like, don't get too close.
Slack. Get closer.
He's not like moving.
No,
Oh, because it
yeah,
was
yeah,
I had to
it
just
was
be there.
Um,
I was like, why is she moving? She's just
like,
stuck.
nah. So it, you know, and it is like, what is a bad drug and what's a good drug?
Yeah.
Well, it's like pain pills and all this stuff, like morphine
Well-
and stuff that a doctor prescribes is good, but you can get addicted to it.
Well, that's the thing. It's how it's used.
Yeah.
You know, if it's abused, it's a bad drug, regardless of what drug it is.
Yeah.
Like the most helpful drug, you could have like a cure for cancer that's like a drug, and then it's like you take too much of it and it kills you, and it's like, well, if you take enough of it that you die, then it's clearly a bad drug. But it's like, obviously, if you use it right, then it's like, oh, all of a sudden it's a cure for cancer, so then it's a good drug. So it's like,
It is a little, it is a little hard too, because a lot of the times it's like they will prescribe it in a low dose or something like that, but the addictive nature of people, it's like, well, I feel really good when I'm taking it and I don't feel good when I'm not, so let me take it, you know. And it's very dangerous because it's they can prescribe a little bit of pills, but it's like feeling good and not feeling in pain. I think everybody would like that, you know?
oh, and you know, like, it's crazy you say that, because it's like, there's literally, like, you can do something almost like, you can take that concept and do the exact opposite of it, which is like, if you do something and it makes you feel good, like, you'll want to keep doing it. But like,
Wait,
how did I fail?
How did you fail? Like, what are you talking about? Case failed.
we're in a cutscene.
How did we fail that?
We can't fail. We're in a cutscene. I didn't have control. This couldn't have happened. He's in the middle of a talking cutscene that just froze right now.
Did it freeze like fully? Could you push A?
Oh, I can push A. But it was trying to continue the cutscene. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I've
Oh
never
my
seen
God.
that. I've never seen someone fail a cutscene.
Oh my god, I failed the cutscene.
I've never seen that.
I failed the cutscene.
You did something that I didn't think was possible.
It shouldn't be possible is the thing. It's not supposed to be possible. Oh my god, I have to follow her the whole way. What do you mean?
I don't know how that was possible.
It's not
You-
supposed to be.
You did something that was impossible.
I don't know if you blame it on me entirely there, though.
What? I don't get it. That's really so. You slept with the girl. Your partner,
Yeah, I know, right?
your partner obviously left, and then it said you left your partner.
But my partner was the suspect, maybe? That's maybe what I'm trying to get at.
Everything was going smooth. We got all the questions right. We found all the clues. Also, too, if you're supposed to tail her, well, I mean, you were a little close. If you're supposed to tail her, and then you just show up at her apartment and like sleep with her, she's going to be like, "How did you know I live here?" So it's like she obviously knew you tailed her.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, weird.
Maybe I think what happened is maybe, you know how like, so when I was tailing her at the end, I like stopped moving because she stopped moving for so long, and they were saying like, oh, if you don't close in, you're gonna fail because you'll lose the suspect. And I
Oh.
stayed for so long, like, because I was like, well, if I get too much closer, she'll see me. But I didn't realize I just had to get close enough to like do it. So maybe I hit like both the I failed it and I succeeded at the same time. But it like, because I succeeded, we had a cutscene, and it waited till like after the cutscene transitioned to a different cutscene to be like, okay, now the fail condition can be like input.
Well, it said you left your partner.
No, it said you left the suspect. The suspect escaped.
Oh.
So like, I'm trying to follow her. So like, if she gets away right now, then it's the same as saying like she got away. So it's like, apparently she got away, even though I was literally, you know, I don't know, sleeping with her, I guess. Like, so like, I don't understand. Like, but I'm thinking maybe it's I messed up right as I finished, and it like, it buffered you failed, but it couldn't tell me yet because it was in the middle of the you didn't fail.
Shit. I mean, that's where you need to go. So like, cool. I mean,
It was like, now maybe it's not supposed to do it.
if it does, I don't know how we're gonna.
We literally can't. Like, we
Yeah.
can't progress
can't
if it
progress.
keeps doing that. But it is funny that it's like we're tailing her, and then we like go and talk to her, and it's like, what do you mean?
See, it's weird because it's like the whole idea of tailing someone is like not to be seen, and then you show up at their apartment
And
it's
talk
like-
to them?
Yeah, it's like I would instantly be like, "How do you know where I live?"
And we're like doing it like such a creep too. Like we're
Yeah.
peering in, we're like looking around,
It
like
is
no one sees me.
Very creepy what he's
And then
doing.
she just gets home. She can clearly see the hallway's empty as of 2 seconds ago. And then it's like, are you home?
Yeah,
It's
she
like,
literally just walked through the door, and he's like, "Hello."
what are we doing? We're like, oh man, I shouldn't talk to her, but she's
see,
just
they-
so hot. I can't resist myself.
They had this relationship thing where it was kind of like. That's why I was like, I thought the murder was going to be about her.
Yeah.
Because they kept on, like, he kept on going to the club to see her. Also, she just walked in the door. She should be, like, right by the door.
Also, how did she get changed? She wasn't in a white dress before.
She was like, come in. See, all right. Slept with the partner. Not
Yeah.
slept with the partner. Slept with her.
No, and his partner's like, I'll join. Hold
Well,
up a
it's-
second.
It's kind of funny because literally he drove them there, and it's like, well, like, cool, what do I do now? Like, if I was his partner, I'd be like, why did you drive me here?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We didn't fail it, at least.
I don't know.
That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
I don't know. Apparently, this is a failable thing. It doesn't make sense.
Like I said, I've never seen someone fail a cutscene.
LAPD.
It's possible.
I mean,
Trust me, I can do it. If I can mess up a game,
Which table?
yeah. it
even
was-
doing it intended, like,
it'd be like doing like Breath of the Wild, like where you get those like memories of like before Calamity Ganon,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're watching one of those, and it's like you died.
LAPD.
It's like, wait, what?
it's like I'm in a memory. He can't kill me. Like,
How's it hanging?
how do you screw up remembering that badly that it just hurts my brain? Like, I can't remember
The
this.
memory of you dying killed you.
Cole Phelps. Mickey Cohen.
That'd be
Good
funny.
afternoon.
Look, it's Mickey Cohen and some other dude.
Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny
Get him.
Stompanato.
He's red.
Paul.
He has red
He has the
sleeves. What are you
biggest
talking about
schlong in
green?
Hollywood
Yeah,
and
see,
the
it's like in
smallest
that
gun.
light, I can't
maybe
tell.
that's the
I
other
can't tell
way
it's red
around.
sleeves.
Yeah, well, like, you have the red in the background that's so much more red that it, like,
Haven't I always
Doesn't even
said
look
what a
red.
funny guy Roy is? And how much
It
fun
does
it
look a
is
little
together.
weird.
I still can't believe we
Poor
lost that.
Johnny. He's the
I
dark
still
sensitive
can't
guy.
believe we
He's a
failed
serviceman
that
too, Cole.
cutscene. I,
Johnny
like,
was a
I,
Tower.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
I don't know.
The one that
Six
stole the star
Marines.
up on Sugar
We're all
Hill.
in the Six Marines.
literally do not
Like that?
All right,
know.
we finished flirting.
Also, too,
You got something to
apparently,
discuss, Roy? You're gonna stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold.
oh, being
Oh,
mean.
beating the meat.
Um,
Oh, lunch
Noire?
cold.
So I never mentioned this, but apparently in the
Your
original
brother-in-law,
version,
Finkelstein, was
like,
selling stolen morphine.
Bad Cop
He
was
had
originally called
1/3
Doubt.
of the shipment.
Doubt?
Yeah, it wasn't
Old news
Bad Cop.
kid.
I doubt that.
It was Doubt,
I don't know
which
anything about
actually
what Lloyd
sounds a
was up
little
to.
bit better.
No, it sounds
Doubt.
way cooler. Also, I'm gonna do, do I have an accused for this guy?
So,
Who's accused?
in the original version,
You're must
it
have the
was
guys who stole
Truth,
morphine from the ship.
Doubt,
You calling me a liar,
or
kid?
I can't find
You think you can prove
what
that in
accused was
court?
called.
Huh?
What'd you do?
I was thinking accused.
Oh, I don't know if you have any.
I don't think so
Evidence.
either, but I just wanted to see.
That is so weird.
Theft of the U.S. Army supplied materials of SS Kuja, San Pedro.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
okay.
know.
So it was truth,
Looks like I was
doubt,
mistaken.
or lie.
Mm-hmm.
That was the original version, and then they went to good cop, bad cop, accuse.
Well, I think truth
Which,
then.
to be honest, it sounds better because if
Yeah, because if you think you're
if-
telling the truth, you should do truth.
if so accuse instead of accusing something, it's like no, he's lying, and then you throw the evidence like I know you were lying, right? But like, and then bad cop is called doubt, so it's like that makes more sense. Instead of you being bad to someone, it's like I don't know if that's true, and then they're like okay, it wasn't true, you know. So truth, doubt, and
I'm gonna do good cop for this one, by the way.
I don't know.
Okay, truth cop. It is.
Word is the Jack
No, it was
Dragon
wrong, it was
has
bad
closed
cop.
you
Yes, It
You're
was.
gonna need friends.
It was because
No,
literally I was looking
we need
at the
that one.
walkthrough, and that's how I knew it was called
He's an old
Truth,
woman. All right, he's
Doubt,
frightened across the road.
and Lie.
Well, it looked like he knew the truth, but I don't know. With the guys like this, it's like
He's
when
a
you do bad cop.
famous gangster.
I know, but when you do things like this with this kind of like a guy, it's like if you say like bad cop, then they're just like, oh, you're trying to bad cop me? Like, not gonna tell you anything now.
These guys need to be bad cops.
We believe there's
He's
a link
literally a bad
between a
person,
group
so
of
you gotta
Marines
bad cop him.
And the morphine
But if
stolen
he's not
from the
lying, then it's like,
One of those Marines was shot to death
yeah, I don't know.
in a club
Yeah.
last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, that's a bad cop for
Yeah,
sure.
see?
That's
I don't know anything bad.
that's
You haven't heard
100%.
anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
See, if I knew it was
What can I
like
say,
that,
kid?
then I would have done
I'm
bad cop
shocked that in
before.
the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's
Get 'em.
finest feel the need
Get
to
'em.
resort to crime. It's a dangerous
I don't know. Whatever
business.
those people in the background are eating, though, they look super
I'd
like
recommend they get
They're
out
not
of
the
even
line.
best thing. Yeah,
anything.
the guy on the right.
He's just like
He's like,
sticking a,
ding,
Negroes
ding,
saying
fork.
goodbye on the
ding.
sidewalk will never make
he's just
a
sticking a
speech.
fork into his mouth.
We had
Hmm.
a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day.
Look at that.
Adios.
White people
Get 'em.
popping
He said the
clogs
A
and
word,
throwing
the
nuts.
adios
Dope
word.
has never been my thing,
Accused.
Roy.
Adios.
It's always
There
been
you
for
go.
Spendrix
It was
like,
originally
Jack
called
Dean and Jimmy
Adios.
Adios.
Because you would
I'll
kick
ask
him.
around
I
That
know.
was the
I'll get back
fourth
to you.
option.
You just kick him in the face,
Hey,
and
you
it's
boys
just
want
like,
some lunch?
that'd be fun if they like had an option where you had to fight them.
Come on,
Good cop,
Cole,
bad
we're
cop,
leaving.
accused, and kick in the face.
Kick in the face.
Kick in the teeth.
Like it, like kick in the face or kick in the teeth. It's like
No
that
way of watering down
that
the stuff in
thing.
those little packages.
They would tell you at the beginning,
Squeeze on those
this will
guys,
never
forget
work.
the rest of it.
Like this, just it's an option that we give you, but it will never like work.
The
But
last
it's like
mission.
it's like no, like it just literally never works. But it's like they give it to you
Oh.
because they know that every time you're gonna want to pick it, so you're like just gonna constantly just start kicking people, and it's like it's always gonna be mission fail, but it's like it's just funny every time.
Are we cops or a
Just you
collection
see the, but you see it where it's like kick in the face.
Oh yeah, like you don't just fail right there, but it's like
Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
I
we
I
should
would
change
dig
the
that.
law.
I would like it.
Are you
Be
out of
cool
your
mission.
I
mind?
would like it.
Every politician
I'd
in
like it.
America is against prostitution, except when
See,
they're
everybody's
using
against prostitution.
So where does
Apparently,
Stokes
He objects to the LAPD
prostitution is down.
everyone in
No
on it?
shocker because of COVID.
down in
From a little
stocks.
acorn does a
Yeah, I
large
put all
tree
my money in
grow.
prostitution.
Mm,
I
shouldn't
guess
have.
if you did that, you would just be a pimp or something. I guess.
I guess you
I
would.
guess if you were like, where'd you make your money?
Aren't
I'm
you
like,
supposed to be
prostitution. I
working
guess
now?
that's like
Sir, do
a
you know
pimp.
which robbery detectives are working
So
for
I
on
guess
surplus theft?
that would not be a good thing.
Yeah.
McManus.
I don't think that has like a stock though, right? That's not.
No, I
not
don't
like a
really think there
business.
is like a.
This way.
I don't really think.
Well, do illegal things have stock? Like probably not. But like, do they have an illegal stock? Like, is there a black market stock?
I imagine so. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Got a minute?
I imagine that there's a
Sure,
black
Cole,
market
anytime.
like
You've been working the
dark
docks
web
robbery on
stock
the SS
thing where it's
Coolidge?
like you can
Yeah,
take
that's
stock
So
in
how do you
like
see it?
illegal
Inside
drugs
job,
and stuff.
either the guys
Huh.
working
I
on
don't
the
know,
wharves or some of the guys
but
on the
I
ship.
imagine.
What else was taken?
That's
apart
weird,
from the morphine?
actually. That's
Case of BARs,
interesting.
Case of Thompson.
I imagine so. I
Bit of Albert
well,
Smokes.
Homicide
I
just
don't know if
recovered
you would
3
call it
VARs and a mountain
stock,
of cigarettes at a shooting at the
but
111 Club. No kidding.
I
I better get
guess
Do you have a
if
copy of the
you
manifest?
made your money off of like
Here it is.
illegal drugs and like drug running, wouldn't
So
that
how do we
be
connect
like
the
a
docks robbery to
stock?
the mess at the 111 Club?
I don't know. Look at that, Shanghai to San Pedro.
well, who am I supposed to click on? I just click on everything because, like, why not?
Enough to arm 3 companies. 500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets.
That's a
of
lot.
30 caliber ammunition, stripper clip.
I don't know.
What's a stripper clip?
It's like a clip, but it only clips if you pay it money.
I mean, it does. It just takes off its clothes. It's like, ooh.
It fires just for cash. I think I
Fires
got
little-
everything I
Little
needed.
bra and panties. Pew pew pew.
I know, right?
Finally,
I feel like there's a show that probably does something like that.
Goldrick.
The
Goldrick
what's
was on
it
the
called?
Sure, we'll check him out.
Saints Row.
Goldrick bought the 111
I think
Club
you would
area.
see that in
His
there
brains are all
because
over the
Saints
bar.
Row is like
Looks like whoever
Saints
stole the
Row
dope
was
was
like
getting
okay,
muscle.
it's going to be like
whom?
a take
Dragging
on
her
Grand
going.
Theft Auto,
They can show
and then
her how.
after like a certain point, they're like, yeah, let's not try to imitate them. Let's just go crazy.
Let's
Like
go
there's a
full
gun
on.
that literally you shoot someone, and then a giant shark bursts out of the cement, eats them, and pulls them back down.
Is that in this game?
No.
Oh,
I
should
wish
be
that
in
was a
this
shark
game.
gun.
Could you imagine if that was in this game? Shark gun?
I mean, maybe on the next episode there might be a shotgun.
Could it?
No
Are
promises.
you giving me hopes?
There might
Like,
be.
if you're dashing these hopes, man, like,
If you do good, 100%, you get a shotgun.
you got a shotgun?
You do.
Well, I think that's not going to happen next episode, but what will happen next episode is the next episode.
Ooh, I'm so tempted to see into the future to see what happens, but
I
I'll
know.
wait.
Until then, I guess we'll see you guys on the next one.
See you on the next one.